What up, y'all?
What's going on, gentlemen?
Welcome to I was gonna say wild card weekend, championship weekend.
Couple weeks off, Rich.
I'm all fucked up. Yeah, wild card weekend shit. That shit was wild. So yeah, man, championship weekend. We got actually I haven't even looked. What's the first game up? Is it the Chiefs and Bills or
Eagles and Commanders?
Eagles and Commanders. All right. Well, we'll see who the.
I would love to see Washington win, but I don't know if they can. They will. They got to go into Philly. I mean, I don't know if they were head to head this year.
Hey, look, and I don't feel right. I don't feel right saying this, with my man Steve here. We're not here, but
we didn't
give him a shot in hell in fucking Detroit. So
I think it was across the board. We all took Detroit.
Yeah, all the whole world took Detroit. What are you talking about?
Ray, I got one game right out of the 4 last week, man. I got the Chiefs. I took the losers of every other game, man. I know nothing about football.
I might have gotten the Bills right. That's about it.
I got the Bills. I chose the Rams. Although the Rams, I'll give them their flowers. They fucking they tried to come back and
they made the game there at the end.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That snow coming down. That's it. Favors the Eagles. That's it. That's done.
Yeah,
we'll see. And that's the thing though. That favored the Eagles. That was a downfall for the Rams. And I'm not taking anything away from the Rams because they were a tough team. They got hot when they were supposed to. But the Washington Commanders, they're used to that shit. This is not an indoor team coming outside. They're gonna fucking play their game. So, like I said, I honestly think like it's too. Jaden Daniels still hasn't figured out that hey, you're in the fucking postseason and you're winning. So it hasn't crept in yet.
Well, I saw something about his training. Did you see in LSU? He was, I think, they were one of the first schools. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
one of the first schools where he was using VR to prepare for games. And what they did, they sped up the game. It was like 1.75 times the actual game speed. So he's actually on the field. It slows everything down.
Well, yeah, no shit. You're watching everything extra fast on a VR. Yeah. When you get on the field, it literally feels like everything's slowed down.
So honestly, you know what? I was trying to figure out, like, man, this kid's gonna hit a wall somewhere. No, I found what he was doing. Well, shit, that makes
that was part of like his thing when before he got drafted. I guess he told teams like, if you draft me, I expect to have this VR machine, in facility. And that's what he's been training with it all year, man. I think that's awesome. Wherever it gives you that edge, it works. I mean, if it works, it works.
Watch how many other teams do that.
Yeah. So, I mean, right off the rip, I'm gonna ask you guys, give me your take on the Bills and the refs. Oh, I mean the Chiefs. My bad.
No, you're right.
I so badly want the Bills to win, man. I mean, that's all there is to it. I'd love to see Bills and Commanders. I think that'd be one hell of a Super Bowl, but
I would love to see that. Think about the storylines there. The Bills, who haven't won one, are trying to redeem themselves from losing 4 straight. Jaden Daniels, on the other hand, a rookie in the Super Bowl. I don't even know if that's ever happened, has it?
Bro, that's a Super Bowl the world deserves, all right?
Oh, I don't know that there's been a rookie. I know there's been like 4 of them that made it to the conference championship, but I don't
think one has. We got Steve coming in. He'll be able to tell us. Steve,
what's going on, Steve?
Nice to go with it.
That's brilliant.
What's wrong with my name?
I love it.
17 minus 1 cost me my Super Bowl. Oh man.
Okay, so
he sure fuck did.
And this is not going to be an argument because there's going to be no winning with Steve. Like, and I get it. I understand. It's when anybody tells me like who lost the fucking Super Bowl for us, and I scream Mike Shanahan, ain't nobody gonna make me fucking feel any different. I promise you that.
Right.
But I will say this: watching that game, Um, so let me back up a little. Last year, when you guys lost the NFC in the NFC Championship game, what did you guys do all season that bit you in the ass? It was the fourth down conversions and all that shit, just being like too over aggressive. That's my opinion. That's fine. You can argue whatever. That's my opinion. This year, I when I was watching that game, and I'm not, and by no means am I saying that fucking goof didn't cost you this game, but it was also all that cute shit that Ben Johnson was trying to do. It wasn't working. But if you guys would have just kept running the fucking ball, you guys were eating up clock. You guys were fucking doing something. And then well, Jefferson Williams had no business throwing that fucking ball, and you know it.
So, just to get back to what you said last year, it wasn't the gambling that cost us the game. Last year, we gutted y'all. We had over 100 yards in the first half. We had less than 30 in the second. Or however many. It was a complete drop-off. They put the ball in Jared Goff's hands. And I'm not going to say him going for it and him being aggressive, because with the kicker that we had, might as well. Michael Badgley was damn near perfect from 45 and under. From 48 and over, he was 9-20 on the season.
Okay, I get that, but at the end of the day, fourth down non-converts are like turnovers.
But
and
they weren't.
You're trying to win a
take
game.
Your chances.
Well,
you take your chances for two. Because here's the kicker: last year, those passes that he threw were on the money.
Mm-hmm.
Craig Reynolds dropped both of them.
No, one of them was off. I remember that. It was way behind way behind the player. So that's one of them, and it was a crucial fourth down. So, like I said, you're gonna have your opinion. I'm gonna have mine because looking at it from the outside perspective, I know for you it just feels like everybody fucking let you down.
No, Ben Johnson didn't call a stellar game. He called a game good enough to win. That motherfucker right there, 17 minus 1.
Yeah, but who's putting the ball in his hands?
Go back and look at this show. From the first pass he threw, what did I say?
Oh, I get it, but who's calling that?
Well, Ben Johnson's calling that, but at the same time, Goff is the one making that throw.
But see, the thing is, you look at the plays. The first interception he threw, he overthrew a 6'4" Tim Patrick. You had Laporta right there in his face, wide open.
Okay, and I get it.
Down.
Okay, so with that said, Ray, you said Ben Johnson called the plays, but Goff is the one that throws the interception. Okay, after the first fucking pick, wouldn't you be like, okay, you know what? Let's tame it down. Let's get them settled in, and let's do.
They did.
Man, your guys' running game was working.
It was working, but Montgomery was stymied.
Well, shit. He had just come back not too long. I mean, y'all should have gone with the hot hand. Jahmyr Gibbs was fucking on fire, bro. Like I said, that's not on Goff's fucking plate or on his fault. So at the end of the day, the buck stops with the motherfucker calling the plays. So,
hey, hold on, wait, pause. Tap that.
Hell yeah. You got water, you little bitch?
Yeah, I got water.
Can't open up a new bottle without the homies tapping it.
Oh, for sure. Right. I got you. But yeah, no. Like I said, I get it, Steve. And trust me, I hear everything you say. And I know if my quarterback would have thrown motherfucking all those picks. Yeah, no shit. I would have been like, yo, you cost us this fucking game.
Not to mention the fumble. Please don't forget the fumble. Please don't forget the fumble.
There was a fumble.
Oh man,
I must have been playing my Pokemon game at that point.
Yeah, you probably was, because if you blink, you would have missed it. He called himself trying to step up in the pocket and ball out.
Yeah. You know who else didn't ball out? Lamar Jackson.
Nah,
you let that ball out once.
Here's the thing. Mark Andrews should have caught that pass.
Mark Andrews should have caught that. Mark Andrews shouldn't have fumbled that.
But here we go again. How many interceptions did he throw?
That's all in the day's work.
How many? Okay, so you can't sit here and play both sides of the fence. If you're blaming Goff,
hold on, wait. How many interceptions did he throw?
2.
Because I was so fucking done with football after that.
2.
After the Lions game, I didn't watch shit.
He threw two really bad fucking interceptions.
Yeah, two picks and a fumble.
And he had one fumble where this motherfucker's getting swung around, and he has the ball way out here. And it's like, bro, like, no, you got to tuck that shit, bro, because it's gonna come out. And sure as shit, it came out. So, at the end of the day, if we're gonna blame Goff the same way, we have to. I get it. Mark Andrews should have caught that shit. Mark Andrews should have caught that, and that was it. But
Lamar Jackson gets a pass for me.
You don't get a pass for me. Fuck it.
He don't play for the Lions. He get a pass for me.
And what you say if they don't play for the Lions? Fuck them. Yeah. So it really don't matter as long as I don't get to see his ass on the fucking field this weekend. All right. Because I'm not watching football. Okay. So I feel a lot better knowing that Josh Allen is going against the Chiefs and not Lamar Jackson. Because with Lamar Jackson, it's a for sure fucking choke.
Last year, they got away from the run last year. They started getting cute.
It wasn't last year.
That motherfucker choked so much you thought he was a dominatrix, all right? That's how bad he is.
No, last year, and I'm confident that I can say this. Last year, the fucking Baltimore Ravens set the record for most drop passes in a season in the postseason in one game.
I didn't realize that.
There's always an excuse.
Nobody could catch. Man, he was putting that. Go back. Hey, nope. Go back and look at that game. Hey, I'm open for all the criticism, but go back and look at that game, and you're gonna be like, "Well, damn, he really did not have any fucking help."
You know what? Actually, I do remember that shit. He didn't have no help, but there's always an excuse, and I'm not gonna make an excuse for a fucking quarterback I don't care about.
He can't catch the ball. I'm not making an excuse. I'm calling the spade a spade. He can't throw that motherfucker and catch it.
At the end of the day,
Josh Allen can.
At the end of the day.
He gonna have to Sunday.
At the end of the day, it's a team sport, and what your team does is what matters. Because hey, look at Dan Marino. His motherfucker was great, but he ain't had one fucking Super Bowl, so everybody forget about him.
I don't forget about Dan Marino. Dan Marino had
I don't either.
Super Bowl.
He was a great actor on Ace Ventura. That's how I remember him.
Bad Boy 2, man. He's the truth.
And Bad Boy 2. Whatever you need.
I still remember that line. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna test drive the shit out of this one. Don't get this one."
Marino, if Dan Marino had one Super Bowl, I would literally put him in the GOAT discussion.
Oh, for sure. Good. Dan Marino was a phenomenal fucking quarterback, but at the end of the day, he fell short. It's a team sport. It's I guess it's 11 on 11. You carry your as far as your team goes. That's the credit you're gonna get for, and that's it.
Depends on your team. You're playing the Chiefs. It's like 11.
Well,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
It's like 16 against 11. All right. How many refs are out there?
It's like 6. So it's like 17.
Okay, fuck. But
can we circle back real quick to when just before Steve got on, we were going to ask him that question about has there ever been a rookie quarterback that made it to the Super Bowl? We know there's been like 4 that made it to the conference championship. Has there ever been a rookie quarterback that made it to the Super Bowl?
I don't think so.
So to my knowledge,
No,
I was his first year, right? I think it was the year
Ben Roethlisberger. Was that the 05 Super Bowl? Was that 04? Because he was drafted in 04. I think they won the Super Bowl. I think they won the Super Bowl 05, 06.
Yeah.
Where the fuck was I? Where the fuck was I living? Seattle.
No rookie has ever started in the Super Bowl.
Detroit. Okay, yeah, I was thinking, no. That Super Bowl was in Detroit. I was actually living on the West 131st. So that was
Roethlisberger and Dan Marino are the only ones. Speaking of Dan Marino, are the only ones to have ever the youngest quarterbacks to start in the Super Bowl, and they were both 23.
So it was his next. So it was his next season.
So there's never been a rookie that started in the Super Bowl. Jaden Daniels could be the first one, and you know what? If Jaden Daniels makes it, if it's Jaden Daniels against Buffalo, I'm gonna have a great fucking Super Bowl because that is the Super Bowl that we deserve. After this fucking season, all 4 of us motherfuckers here are no longer. We have no skin in the game anymore. So this is the Super Bowl we deserve. I don't want to see the goddamn fucking chefs in the goddamn Super Bowl. You know what? I definitely don't want to see motherfucking Jalen Hurts in the goddamn Super Bowl. Shit.
So I'm gonna tell you like this: if it's Buffalo, I mean, if it's Buffalo and Washington, I'll watch. If it's Buffalo and Philly, I'll watch. If it's Washington and the Chiefs, I'll watch. If it's Washington and Buffalo, I'll watch. If it's Philly and Kansas City,
I'm not watching that shit.
I'm not watching.
I'm not watching that shit. That's the only Super Bowl that I will not watch. I'll watch
the Puppy Bowl.
Hey, honestly, I'd rather fucking go paint the goddamn fence and watch it dry before I watch that goddamn Super Bowl. Fuck that.
I will watch the halftime show and that's it.
I wouldn't even watch the halftime. They're not even good anymore.
I'm not even watching the halftime show because who Kendrick Lamar gonna bring out? Hey, at this point, I really don't give a shit. If it's goddamn,
you should bring out Drake and roast his ass in the fucking in the middle of the goddamn. I'm just saying. You should bring him out and be like, "Fuck it, dude. We should have a freestyle battle right here. End this shit." Oh, tell me that wouldn't be sick.
It wouldn't.
Yeah, no, because Drake could get fucked up.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't.
I'm serious though. Like the only Super Bowl that I wouldn't watch is that one. I can't. I don't like Philly. Their fans are they're horrible. I don't like it, apart from. I mean, I never really cared for Saquon. You know, this year made me just realize like how much of a beast he actually is. He fucking sat behind and with
Saquon
the Giants.
Is the only one I'm happy for.
Exactly. If they make it, Saquon's the only one that I'm happy for. That's it. Everybody else,
Saquon is it.
I don't give a fuck.
The fans, the rest of them players, I really could get. And Darius Slay, my dog Slay my dog.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Slay's the fucking is there.
Slay my dog. If that's the only silver lining. If Slay win it, I'm okay. But all that other shit, I'm cool on the fans. I'm cool on Hurts. I'm cool on the wide receivers. I'm cool on Nick Sirianni. I'm cool on the city of Philadelphia. I'm cool on the fans. I'm cool on them goddamn greasing the light poles so they don't climb them.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the famous words of Tupac, fuck Philadelphia as the stab breaker label and as a motherfucking crew. If you want to be down with the Eagles, then fuck you too.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Except my homie, I gotta give it to my dog Tay. He was arguing with him in the comments. My dog Tay been the Eagle fan since I known him, bro. Like before the first Super Bowl, bro. But other than that, I ain't got nothing else to say to nan one of them. You was arguing with Tay, and I'm like,
I didn't even know who that was. I was like, whatever. I'm not. I was like, he made good points. I was like, yeah, that's cool. I hit him with the you. I hit him with the you right. He didn't respond back. How can you respond to that? I was like, I got to rise out of somebody. I did my job, all right? That's all I cared about. Somebody interacted with our shit, and that's all that mattered to me.
Hey, look, my dog Tay, he liked that for real because he watched football. And me and him, when I used to work for Lowe's and deliver furniture, it used to be me and him in the truck, literally talking football. He used to try to tell me about them Eagles, man, and I just, man, fuck them goddamn Eagles.
You still talk to the homie or what?
Huh?
You still talk to the homie or what?
Every now and again.
Hey, I'm just saying this. You know what? Shout out to, what is it, Tate?
Tate, my dog Tate.
Shout out to him. If the Eagles make the Super Bowl, tell him to join the fucking show. Tell him to get on as a special guest.
For what? I ain't gonna be here. Fuck that.
Well, to fill in from you. You get to fill in, bro. You already know.
if them motherfuckers make it, I will not be a part of this.
We got to do a show. I'm not gonna watch the Super Bowl, but we got to do a show. So,
yeah, cool.
Yeah, so it'll be fine.
Hey, Steve, you watch a game?
Huh?
You watch a game Monday night, right?
The OSU
That's
game.
That's the only thing that kept me from the Carnegie Bridge.
Hey, them motherfuckers almost blew that shit though.
That's the only thing.
I'm not gonna lie, Steve. I'm not gonna lie. They didn't almost blow it. Okay. No, they didn't. But they were making a comeback, and I'm sitting there like thinking, yo. I was like, yo, like if this shit happens, like I'm seriously, genuinely afraid of what gonna happen with Steve. Like, hide the bleach. Like, no,
man. So look, I knew belt to ass wasn't gonna last that long. I knew pretty soon they was gonna grab that belt and they was gonna fight back.
Yeah.
You know, a hit dog hollering after a while, a hit dog go try to attack you.
Yeah.
And that's what Notre Dame was. They not the type, they not Oregon, they not Tennessee. They wasn't gonna just lay down and let us have our way. They came out, they hit us with a haymaker.
Oh, they did right off the rip.
No, that was I got
18. I didn't get worried.
My drive, I got nervous. Like, oh shit, they're gonna do this ball control shit. Take up 9 minutes.
Ray's got PTSD, bro. He got nervous for sure.
I didn't. So here's why I didn't get worried. I didn't get worried because he ran the ball 9 times on that drive. By the time they crossed the 30, he was already gassed with his hands on his fucking knees. At that point, I knew, hey, we're good. We're good. They can't do this. They can't do it. And they did that, and we went down the field. We scored. I mean, and it was really easy. Then 3 and out, and we got the ball back.
You see the DB, though? He's pointing at Jeremiah Smith like, hey, I'm by myself. This ain't good.
Nah, it wasn't that he was by himself. It might have been he was by himself. However, he saw the shift coming, and he was trying to tell him we are in the wrong defense.
Yeah. You got to call it out when you see it.
That fake orbit they ran, I love that. I think,
Alabama
used that.
Yeah, Alabama roasted us with that shit. Mac Jones and Devontae Smith gave me nightmares that year. So, I ain't trying to hear it.
Hey, shout out to the Buckeyes, national champs. Good for them. Hey, they came. Hey, you know what? I think they needed that. I think they needed to be like, well, because they were like number 8, right, going into the playoffs. Yeah, I think they needed that. Like, fuck that. Like, we're number 8.
They needed the.
I don't like that little number 8. So maybe they just needed that to get humbled. Just so they
we needed that gut punch at the end of the season. Albeit, I don't like who we got punched. I don't like who we got punched by. I'm not gonna sit up here and say, "Oh, that's fine." No, fuck that.
Hey,
I don't ever want to get punched by them.
Most of the time, you don't like who you get punched by, regardless. All right, so it
Yeah,
really don't matter.
damn, so not them.
Yeah.
Damn, so not them. But they punched us, and that helped us realize. So,
I mean, I still want to beat them, but winning a national title is kind of like, all right, you know what?
it softens the blow. Listen, that rivalry is so intense that I want to win every game.
Yeah, but I mean, it feels a lot better when you're holding that fucking Lombardi or the national title in your hands. They're not.
It does.
So it doesn't matter. I mean, at the end of the day, your season is whatever happened in your season. No matter if you're holding that fucking trophy at the end. So
yeah, but yeah,
it does.
Ohio State won what 9 straight against Michigan. 10 since Meyer came on. It was like 9 straight.
9 or 10.
And you see, the last time they beat was with the rest of Meyer's recruiting class. Now these last few times it's been all Ryan Days, but like I say, when you're used to beating Michigan, like Ohio State's been beating them since 2000.
Yeah, at one point in time we was like 17. At one point in time we was like 17-4. Now, with that being said, I wanted to touch on this. Lou Holtz was partly right. When Lou Holtz said that the kids were soft, the program was soft, I didn't like that because you don't talk about the kids. You hate the colors, but you don't hate the kids. I cannot stand that team up north. I hate that blue and piss. But I will never, ever disrespect one of them kids that play for that school. Yeah. And that's just how it goes. So, but Lou Holtz was right in the aspect of,
no, man, fuck that.
Ryan Day is soft. Ryan Day is soft.
Fuck that. They chose to go there.
Ryan Day is soft. And I'm going to keep saying it. Ryan Day is soft. The kids aren't, but he is.
All right. Congratulations. Let's move on to some NFL stuff. I wanted to touch a little on the coaches that are moving around. You got Pete Carroll that got hired by the Raiders. That's surprising. I didn't even know Pete Carroll was still alive. Shout out to him for being alive. I didn't know.
And, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm excited to see Pete Carroll go to another team. I appreciate everything he did with the Seahawks, man. But I'm happy to see him get another shot in the NFL. I think he can be good for the Raiders. I don't expect anything crazy, but I think he can at least help set a good foundation for him.
No, y'all shared that picture, and I was literally thinking that as right before I opened it up. I'm like, God damn, Pete Carroll is just going to follow Harbaugh. And then y'all showed that picture, and I'm just like, I'm not the only fucking one who notices it.
Yeah. I didn't notice it until I read it until I sent that in the chat. Yeah, I was like, that is hilarious.
He's just following them to try to fuck his shit up.
I love it.
I remember, I didn't think of nothing else other than fucking Seattle and San Fran. I forgot about this. I forgot about Stanford and USC.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, you're right. Damn.
Yeah, no, that shit goes back.
I'm surprised Pete Carroll ain't leave Seattle and go to Michigan State. Then I would have been like, all right, now this motherfucker just fucking with him.
All right, so
you got Johnson going to Chicago.
Yeah, how do you feel about that? Because I honestly thought it was like, okay, so I was looking at it from my perspective. If one of our coaches was to go up north to Seattle and fucking coach them, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, "Fuck you, dude!" Like,
or if I had a former player that went down to be a coach in San Francisco.
And the reason is it's not like he left on bad terms with Dan Campbell. I'm sure they're cool, You know what I mean? I don't. I mean, I don't know. I'm just speculating here, but I'm pretty sure they're cool. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't know.
Division
That would
rival.
piss
That's
me
gonna be
off.
tough.
Hey, no. Hey, all I'm gonna say is check the details of the contract and you'll understand why he left, why he went to Chicago.
How about you explain to me the contract because I'm not privy to that.
They gave that motherfucker 6 years, $13 million a year.
What?
I would
You
have
got
gone
that
two.
back, man.
$13 million a year.
I would have gone two.
Try this on for size. Dan Campbell is not making that. Dan Campbell is making somewhere between 4 and 6. Ben Johnson is making 30.
I would have gone to the Jets for that kind of money.
That's damn
I
near
wouldn't
set.
have either. I wouldn't have.
That's if I'm not mistaken, 6 and 12 is 72. Then you add another 6. That's right around 78 million.
Yeah, but okay. So.
We don't know if he's going to last.
I get that. What's guaranteed and what's not because Chicago's
Coach's contract is guaranteed. The coach's contract is guaranteed. So when the coach gets fired, they get all of the money left on that contract.
Oh,
man, still paying like 5 coaches right now.
Yeah, I tank next season. Fire me, motherfuckers.
Hey, that motherfucker.
Hey, and that motherfucker's the most. Look, I do it for a
they can buy you. Look, at worst, they can buy you out of your contract and y'all discuss a number. Y'all agree to it and then y'all gone. But other than that, for 13 million, hey, I can't even be mad at him. Now, if the shoe was in college and you left Ohio State to go up north, God damn it, like the running back did, the running back coach from Ohio State, he left and went up to Michigan. Oh, that's the ultimate betrayal. But him leaving Detroit, going to Chicago, man, please, I saw the details of that contract and was like, shit, I'd have been in the locker room helping Caleb paint his nails before the game. Fuck that.
I don't know. They're
13 million a year.
Yeah, okay. Andy Reid's is 20 million a year.
That's Andy Reid, bro.
Sean Payne's 18. Mike Tomlin's 16. Jim Harbaugh's 16. McVay's 15. Kyle Shanahan's is 14. So
you're reading all established coaches. He is a rookie head coach. This is his first go round.
Making 12 million.
Yeah.
13.
No, I get it. But okay.
He's gonna get fired in 3 years anyway.
That's still a dysfunctional ass fucking team. Like, what? I mean, I get it. If you're out for the money and that's it, go for it. I'm just saying.
Man, I wish Ben Johnson the best 9 and 8 seasons of his life.
I don't even know if 9 and 8 is gonna fucking do it. What are you talking about?
9 and 8 is the best I can do with him. 9 and 8. You sweep the division, you lose to Detroit.
Yeah.
Good luck to him. So yeah.
I ain't even saying good luck to him. I just wish him longevity.
But
speaking of,
let's speak on the real important one. All right. I heard they're already eliminated from the playoffs. All right. I heard just by hiring the Cowboy Brian Steinheimer, they were eliminated immediately for the 2025 season.
They went from a 9 and 8 team to a really good 9 and 8 team.
Hey, Jerry Jones, you are on it, bro. I can always count on you to fuck something up. Fuck you, Jerry Jones.
Love it.
He didn't fuck it up. If you pay attention, he did not fuck it up.
You know what? You're right. He didn't fuck it up. He did the best thing for that organization.
Yes, he did. That's number one. Number two, he got the best coach for the type of person that he is.
I don't know Steinheimer like that. I don't care.
It doesn't matter. Schottenheimer was already in the city. He was already in the system, in the organization. So therefore,
He knows how shit works.
He knows how shit works, and he knows
wanting him to be the new HC.
And he knows exactly when to kiss Jerry ass, how to kiss Jerry ass, and what cheek.
Yep.
Alternating.
Yeah, we have to do them both on the same day sometimes.
He can do them both in the same day. I know he gonna edge him a couple of times.
God damn.
Hey, honestly, I saw the signing and I'm like, this motherfucker's banking that Jerry fucking soon. He's banking on that shit.
I thought it was a joke. I said, "What the hell is this? This can't be real."
I'm like, this motherfucker like, yo, he's like fucking 130. He's got to go soon. Shit.
Hey, he ain't. Hey, I'm telling you now, boy. Don't count him out. That motherfucker Jim Crow Jerry gonna live for a long time, Jack.
Yeah. I do believe that too.
Have you guys heard about the shit show that's Jacksonville this off season?
Yeah.
I ain't heard about shit. I told y'all I am out of tune with football, bro. I'm good.
I'm going to do my piece about Salah real quick. I don't know how I feel about it. Everybody's talking about, Salah's back and all this shit. I'm like, bro, we also had a really good fucking defense. We had really good fucking players. Not so much now. So temper the fucking expectations, because unless this motherfucker is, I'm just saying, I'm a realist when it comes to my Niners. I'm letting you know, just because you hired a good DC, which I get it, he's going to be a good DC. But our player, the difference is very vast right now. So motherfuckers need to calm down.
As elite defense as it was his first time around.
No, I mean, but also with that argument, I literally have argued with myself for this, because he was the DC 2017, 2018. They weren't really good until they started like getting with the system. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how to feel about it, and that's it. But thank you, Jacksonville, and I have to, it's from the bottom of my heart, because Trent Baalke, you guys might not know who the fuck he is. It doesn't matter to you guys. He was our GM. This motherfucker was known for drafting if he had an ACL tear, he was being drafted. This is what this motherfucker put us through. All right?
For an ACL, you're a Niner.
He's the reason why Jim Harbaugh left the Niners. I'm still salty about that. He's the reason. Now, when they fucking finally fired him is when we got John Lynch and Shanahan. So he was over there. That shit is funny to me that a coach, what is his name, Liam Cohen or something, whatever?
Liam Cohen, yeah.
He didn't want to be a coach. The minute they fire him, they call him, say, hey, we fired him. Now you want to be our coach? He said, sure. Now let's do it.
But you know what happened with Tampa Bay, right? He was in line to become the highest paid OC, I believe, right?
DC.
That's right. And they were like, but you can't talk to Jacksonville anymore. Like, if you take this, that's it. You're with us. Like, oh, okay. And then it was like the next day he ghosted them, goes and sees Jacksonville, and then he finally gets hold of him at like 5 p.m. He's like, oh, my kid was in the hospital. Oh, by the way, I might want to talk to Jacksonville.
Is that what he said? Holy shit!
Like, it's a shit show, bro.
Hey, speaking of, Josh McDaniels is like the fucking cockroach of the goddamn NFL. That motherfucker cannot be stopped. He's back in with the Patriots.
Third time?
What the fuck? That motherfucker. There's no nuke in this goddamn world that can kill that motherfucker, all right? He's going back to the Patriots.
No, the only nuke he got now was nuking the Raiders.
Jesus Christ.
How does he...
I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know. Like, all of a sudden, like, I thought it was one of those, like, those fake NFL pages that posted that. I'm like, this motherfucker's still getting job offers in the NFL? It's the fucking Patriots. I'm like, well, you know what? Maybe they're fucking... They like the fucking Patriots, right?
He's a decent offensive coordinator.
Yeah, but he's not a decent human being, so... I don't know what they keep going back
that
for.
was that too, but also
I was like, think Robert Kraft.
it's a problem. That's another story. We ain't touching that.
That motherfucker had crap, all right? I'm just saying. For sure.
But
That's not my way out of this conversation.
As Steve politely put it, he's definitely edging him.
I don't recall.
No, we can rewind. I can rewind. I can make a shirt of it if you want to. I'll post that.
We're not lying.
Yeah, no, I ain't fucking lying. Shit.
Don't post that.
I won't. Well, I'm not cutting anything out.
Are we?
I'm recording this, but I'm not cutting anything out. So keep it like we're doing it live.
Yeah, we're doing really good.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
We're doing really good.
Haven't gone off the rails too much.
Leave that shit alone, all right? We're doing great. We're almost at a year. We're almost at a year, bro, boys. We're almost at a year.
When we start this shit in like
March.
It was about before the draft.
Hold on, I don't text Ray very often. They should be in my conversations real quick. I was like, hey, you want to start a podcast?
You don't text none of us. Well, maybe Jeremy. I know I damn sure don't get a text. I looked at that. I looked at that shit. I looked at that goddamn text and was like, wait, who the fuck is this?
I almost fell off my chair when he said, yeah, I'll be on. I was like, what? That's like 3, 4 episodes in a row. What the fuck?
Who, me?
No, Ray.
Oh, you talking about Ray?
Come on, Steve.
I'll tell you what, man. Dude, my phone took a shit today. I went to charge it this morning. It turned off, so I'll plug it in.
Oh,
It's 9:00 at night. That thing has yet to fucking even take a charge.
Hold on, wait.
It's fucked. Yes.
You got an iPhone, right?
My
That's
charging port's fucked.
That's your wireless
one.
What's wrong with an iPhone?
Other than the fact that it's made for females, nothing.
I guess. I mean, I didn't know there was one that said made for females.
Look. So here's the thing. That motherfucker. First of all, that motherfucker got the location always on. I don't need to be tracked. God damn it. I'm like, hey, I grew up in the 90s. God damn it. Hey, don't worry about where the fuck I'm at. Just know when them street lights come on, I'll be around.
Steve. Let me tell you something. Look at the color of our skin, bro. We're already being tracked, all right? There's no way around it. I'm sorry. If you think we ain't being tracked, shit.
Speaking of which,
I did tell Danny that I'm gonna start that trend of like, if I ever see ice, I'm just gonna start running for no fucking reason. I'm a citizen, but I'm gonna look out for my homies. I'm gonna scream "La migra" and then run.
La migra.
I'm fast as fuck, so they'll be able to like chill out, take a break. They'll still catch me, but it's gonna be unnecessary paperwork because they fuck that. I got mine, motherfuckers.
He's gonna be recording the show from a detention center.
Right, that motherfucker gonna be right there in the concentration camp. Talking about, can y'all hold it down till I'm done, man?
The concentration camp?
Concentration camp, refugee camp, whatever the fuck Scarface was in at the beginning of the movie.
No, you had it right from the beginning. I promise you. You had it right.
God damn, bro.
Hey, man. But yeah, I'm excited for the games tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Steve, I know, dude. I know. You're over it. And I get it. I understand. Because after the Super Bowl, I was done with football for a while. I had a month. Yeah, for like a month. I didn't care. I didn't give a shit. And then Well, Ray, you're always. I mean, you guys are always done. All right.
He waited a whole month and he started a podcast.
So I can vent. I needed to let go. All right. That was my fucking therapy. Leave me alone. Therapy. Salud.
Therapy. This is my therapy.
That's part of the therapy.
Hey, no matter what the fuck happened, I know that old bitch Pat gonna hold me down, boy.
I'm just saying. You already know. But hey, I'm excited for tomorrow, man, and I think should be some good games. And hey, we should have a like a drinking game. Every time is an iffy call with the refs, we take a shot.
Oh, dude, we'd be off by the end of the first quarter.
We're not going to be watching anything after the first quarter, Ray. That'll be it.
I have a drinking game, yes.
Richie, it's not a drinking game; it's a drinking problem.
All right, we gonna be alcoholic.
I call it a solution. All right, that's all I'm saying.
It's a drinking solution.
I'm just saying. Some might call it a problem. I call it a solution.
Steve's got the right idea.
I'm just saying. If I got to deal with half the motherfuckers I have to deal with at work, this is a solution. That's the only reason why y'all don't get fucked up. If you're watching this, watch yourself. Anyway,
tread lightly, motherfucker. You skating on thin ice in the Mississippi summer.
You ain't gotta tread shit.
They gonna jump your ass. They gonna jump your ass at that time clock on Monday.
I would love to see that shit. And who the fuck uses the time clock now? You fucking old fuck.
I do.
Hey man. I'm just saying they all gonna be standing there waiting when you goddamn get the word. Like, say what you said.
Oh, I'll say it.
I heard the joke. Do the joke again.
Come at me.
Oh, I'll do it. Happily with a fucking smile on my face. Because ain't none of them gonna do a goddamn thing about it.
Yeah.
Not Rich, even in a punch.
Rich, you just look scary.
They don't know that. Shut up. Hey, you know what? We were going to talk about when are the awards for the NFL?
Motherfucking probably next week.
What is it? They always do like is it on a Saturday, right?
I don't look, man. Hey, Lions players don't win that shit, so I don't fucking know.
I think
neither do Niners players. We left that shit back in the last fucking century.
I think they announced the Hall of Fame finalists next week too.
So
I got something before the end of the show I want to touch on.
No. Well, we're gonna save the awards thing for next week because
this is not football related.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Coming exactly out finally or what?
No, I just want to.
Hey, Lil Nas, why?
All right, so I got just a real quick rant, guys.
A lot of shit's gonna make sense here in a second.
Hey, Jeremy, don't blow my buzz, motherfucker.
Hey, I told you was as straight as a fucking circle. I told you.
You're as straight as a circle, man.
Pretty straight.
All right, so we had the announcement for the Baseball Hall of Fame that came out. And for the one motherfucker that did not vote for Ichiro, go fuck yourself, dude. That is some bullshit. That guy is a first ballot 100% Hall of Famer. And the one guy, all he did was vote for Chase Utley and no one else. It was a big middle finger to the baseball world. To that writer, fuck you, man. To Ichiro, congratulations.
No, fuck that. What I have to say about that is Kenny Lofton, they put their numbers side by side. Kenny Lofton actually had numbers better than or just about equal to Ichiro's numbers, and he's still not in the fucking Hall of Fame.
So here's the thing that I'm going to say about that because Kenny Lofton is great. I love Kenny Lofton. But when you add Ichiro's Japanese stats, he's fucking untouchable.
But that they're basing them on the major league stats, not Japanese.
Nope.
Even with the major league stats,
it's
man.
called Pro Baseball Hall of Fame.
He's got a point. I don't even know about that shit, but he's got a point.
I mean, they do have Negro League baseball players, which rightfully so. I don't know, man. It was just bullshit that the one writer didn't want to
come again. What did you say?
They don't strictly have Japanese league players in the Hall of Fame.
What did you call that?
Negro leagues, motherfucker.
I was just making sure I heard that correctly. I was like,
What?
what?
Me, man. I'm sorry. I thought I said something wrong.
That's what he said, right?
That's what it's called.
That's what it's called.
Oh, I was just making sure because I'm like, yo, write this shit down. I gotta edit this part out. Jesus Christ!
Straight up, that is what it is called, man.
Hey, man, Warner Brother. All right, fuck, I didn't know. Shit.
Yes, it's the Negro leagues, motherfucker.
Wait. That's now.
No.
No.
This was back in the days before they were allowed. Before black people were allowed in majors.
Before Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You got players like Satchel Paige and dude, it's just some amazing players that were never allowed to play in Major League Baseball, which is a damn shame.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
I had no clue about that.
But just recently, they are now including all Negro League stats to be included into the MLB, which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
That's okay that you didn't know that, Rich, because, I mean, at the end of the day, I know you ducking ice and shit, so you get a pass on that one.
Well, I'm not like Cuban or Dominican, so why would I know anything about baseball?
Mexicans play baseball too, buddy.
But
How?
they ain't that good at it.
The bat's bigger than them.
They're not that good at it.
I mean,
Hey, in order to be good at baseball, you had to grow up playing with no shoes. I see that now.
Yeah.
I just saw this.
Hey man, make sure you edit that part out, bro.
no, I'm leaving it on. I ain't taking shit out. That's why I told you to behave. I don't fucking know.
Make sure you edit that shit out.
That's our short right there.
Here it is. But seriously, though, to the writer that did not vote for Ichiro, fuck you, man.
Man, you know why? That. Because some writers don't believe in giving unanimous decisions.
Well, there's only one. Mariano Rivera is the only. That's it. And I'm pretty sure the New York writer that didn't want Ichiro going in 100% because they didn't want to tarnish what Rivera had. Just like the writers that didn't vote for Griffey because he would said publicly that he would never play for the Yankees because of how his dad was treated.
Good for him, though. Fuck it. Fuck
him. Fuck Ken Griffey Jr.
What's that?
I said fuck Ken Griffey Jr.
Oh, Steve's got it bad right now.
Yeah, say if he's saying fuck you to the greatest swing ever.
Drink some more.
Yes,
you're not solutioning anything right now. Drink some more.
Listen, I was just talking shit. Ken Griffey, no. That Ken Griffey is my idol. I'm wearing my hat right now like Ken Griffey because of Ken Griffey. So
I think a lot of us did that back in that.
Like the fact that
I still do it.
Even I know that shit.
There is no greater baseball player that ever walked this earth greater than George Kenneth Griffey Jr. Period.
So,
Jeremy,
but funny story.
Steve would have jumped.
History.
What was that, Bray? What was that you cut in or cut out?
I put that post on Facebook about his swing, and I still to this day he's the best swing I've ever seen in baseball. Michael Brantley's like right behind him, but Junior,
Michael Brantley is behind him, and it ain't close.
I was gonna say Michael Brantley ain't shit. I don't know who he is. I know who Ken Griffey Jr.
You don't even know who Barry Bonds is.
I know who Barry Bonds is. That motherfucker did hella drugs.
Yeah.
Shit, me and Barry Bonds did drugs together.
Hey,
obviously, they didn't work. They didn't work like they worked for him.
Public service announcement. We are 4 individuals. That is Rich, Mr. Legend fucking Dairy. Please do not come at us as a whole.
Oh, this motherfucker's scared to get piss tested. Way to not put that shit on you. Come and piss test me all you want.
I'm not trying to get
that was back in my days.
In the lawsuit. I'm not trying to get implicated in that lawsuit. Like anybody that accused him of doing drugs gets a lawsuit.
Oh, I mean, I was talking about the Barry Bonds that I grew up with. Who the fuck does? Who was?
Oh,
Who's that?
Barry, yeah.
Yeah,
I remember Barry from down the street, from around the corner.
He
Hey,
was, he
I
was
ain't
fucking.
ashamed to say it. I ain't ashamed to say it. That motherfucker got on the airplane from Pittsburgh headed to San Francisco looking like this. That motherfucker got off the plane in San Francisco looking like this. That shit was
No,
doping.
And that's just his head.
his head was his shoulders. He had no neck when he landed that plane.
That motherfucker blood type was whatever steroid he was taking. I think it was Balco.
I think it was.
A slight rhinoceros tranquilizer that he was using. Yes.
Fuck.
Okay.
But it was
Fuck
fun watching him hit,
that.
though, man.
It was.
It wasn't even
I'll be
fun.
honest
It
with
wasn't
you.
even fun watching him hit because I'm sitting here looking at him hit, and I'm just like, it's all ill-gotten. And I was hoping that they did put Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame because if you would have put Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame, I promise you, I would have went to the ends of the earth trying to get Pete Rose in.
Yeah, and I think Pete should be in.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Pete the coach ain't shit. Pete the person may not be shit. I heard he had some affairs with some 12, 13-year-olds back in the fucking 50s and 60s. Whatever.
Oh, he was Diddy
Pete,
before Diddy.
no, he was Elvis Presley and Jerry Lewis.
Oh.
But
But they're white.
Pete Rose, the baseball player, the hitter,
Nothing like.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
All time
He was
history.
great.
That's, oh man.
Think about it. How many players are in the 3,000 hit club?
I'm gonna go ahead and guess, and not many, right?
If I'm not mistaken, Pete Rose is the only player in the 4,000 hit club.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I don't even know what the stat that is.
4287 or
But
something
that's
like
what's
that.
up.
like 41 or something. I don't know. But
It doesn't matter. The first number is a 4 with a comma.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
And that guy's on it because he bet on his own team to win.
He bet on his
when he
own
was the
team
coach.
to win, bro.
That motherfucker was cocky. I like that.
As
And
a
now-
coach,
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. If Ichiro had started his career in the major leagues, I think he beats Pete Rose's record.
I don't think he beat Pete Rose. I think he catches him. I don't think he beat him.
Dude, he came in. He started in the major leagues. He went in. He was 19 years in the major leagues. He started at 27. He came over at 27 years old. I think he could have beat him. He comes in 21, right? That's an extra 6 years. He was doing 200 hits a year for the first 10 years. That's an extra 1,200 hits on top of what he had. He'd have over 4,200 hits.
Oh shit!
And Ichiro was doing this at 19 over Japan.
You might be right. That motherfucker boy, hey, I know he got the fastest 40 time.
Oh,
His unofficial 40 time was a 3.9 something.
God damn!
By the time he hit the ball, he was already halfway up the fucking baseline.
Well, the way he swung, he swung, he kind of like slapped that. So when he's making contact, he's already out of the box.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly, and that's how you want. No, that's what he wants. I mean, see, I think he's got the most infield base hits out of anybody in baseball.
Man, if I'm not mistaken, I think I seen that man leg out a fucking. I think I seen him turn a bunt to a double.
Yeah, he has.
Without an error on the play.
That's how fast he is.
That motherfucker. That motherfucker was fast.
He was special. He was special, and I'm glad that I got to see him in Seattle.
You say without an error? That means damn.
That means no bad.
No, I know.
No.
Yeah, I know what an error is. Like I know enough about baseball to fucking know some shit. I just can't go toe to toe with you guys on like history of it. I know it. No,
and he had one hell of an arm too, man. I remember when Terrence Long came up and he was on first base, and he was with Oakland his very first year. And the next batter flats it in the right field, right to Ichiro. So Terrence Long, quick guy, real quick. He's like, all right, well, I go to first to third, no problem, right? The next thing you know, he's sliding in, and that ball right in front of his foot, he was tagged out. And Dave Niehaus, former Mariners broadcaster, rest in peace, guy, he had the best call. It was like something out of Star Wars. Oh man,
Hey,
2001
hey,
Easter was special.
speaking of great announcers, I watched Major League the other
Nice.
day.
Just been outside.
I'm watching the second
That
one, man.
boy,
Can't
that
do it.
motherfucker boy, that motherfucker went crazy in that movie.
You can't
That
say shit
motherfucker
on the
boy.
radio. Oh, no one's listening anyways.
Oh, no one's listening anyway.
Hey, that motherfucker sitting up. That motherfucker sitting up there calling the game, and you just see he got his little cup and he pouring his Jack Daniels, and I'm just like, Lord have mercy.
I make it a point every time spring training rolls around. I make sure to watch Major League, man. It gets me ready for the season. It's my favorite baseball movie, right up there with The Sandlot, man. Love it.
Yeah.
I watched The Sandlot. That was
Willie
great.
Mays Hayes. Hit like Hayes, run like
Run
Mays.
like Hayes.
He's like, who's Baby Ruth?
You may run like Mays, but you hit like
Oh, you hit like shit. Oh man, the manager in that movie, man, I loved him too. He was great.
Man, that correct. When he pissed on dude's contract.
Second baseman, Roger Dorn.
oh,
Roger Dorn, they say, man, word around and Jake Taylor made you shit on yourself. It was the 10 grams of fiber. Yeah,
Oh,
But
shit.
let me go off on my tangent, guys.
The NFL honors are on Thursday. Do you guys wanna? Yeah, they fucking do it on Thursday. Like, who the fuck does it on Thursday?
well, don't they have like all weekend to do that stupid like the Pro Bowl games and shit like that?
yeah, the Pro Bowl games in Orlando. Yeah,
Well,
we can we can just recap. We can just recap the fucking
and react to it.
awards.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, if we want to do something like 8 my time, I just started a new job. I'm in bed by like 9:30 on the weekdays.
You're aware at the same time zone I'm in, right? It means
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just saying that if we were doing anything later than that, then no.
Yeah, like motherfucker, you not innovative, bro. Like it's 9:20 where you're at right now.
That shit's
I'm
gonna
not being
start.
innovative.
That shit's gonna start at fucking like 8:30 for you, bro. What the fuck you talking about? I don't think he's gotten used to the fucking time zone yet. Remember, your Monday night games are gonna start at 8:15.
Fuck that.
Hey, Rich.
Your games, your Seattle games, are gonna be at fucking 4:30 or 4:25.
Yep.
Hey, Rich.
Suck.
Hey, Ray. Remember we used to work on Sundays sometimes.
Yeah.
On Sundays, we used to work until noon. Get the fuck out, take a quick shower, and head to the fucking stadium. So, like I said, you got to get used to that shit. It's gonna be weird at first.
It's gonna suck.
Hey, Rich.
Yo,
you should just go and pack the family up and move out this way, man. All of us will be on the same time.
Yep. Right there with you.
Oh yeah, that's definitely what I'm doing. Just because we can be on the fucking same time. Okay.
The houses out here aren't too bad, man.
I know you missed.
Yeah, but the weather is, isn't it? Okay, so the weather's shitty.
I'm enjoying it. I'm working inside now, man.
Don't nobody enjoy 0 fucking degree weather. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody
had like 1 day of 0 degree. It's been like 15 and snowing. I love it.
Nobody likes that shit. I promise you. Nobody likes that.
I moved from Vegas to Montana. I have no problem with.
Well, yeah, because you got fucking issues, all right? So,
hey, I'm kind of with Rich. You the only motherfucker that's gonna say that.
Nobody likes that shit.
I promise you.
Look, man.
I promise you. I can have plans and a full day for tomorrow, and if I wake up and see snow.
Look. I moved out. When I moved out to Cleveland. Funny, quick little story. I moved out of Cleveland. I thought it was like, I was the same way. Oh, fuck it. Snow can't be too bad. Man, you live one fucking winter after that. You're like, I don't want this shit. I don't want this. Can we stop this?
Well, the thing is, like, where we worked on the west side, it wasn't. If you go over to the east side, it's a completely different fucking story.
because we closer to the lake, and me growing up a mile away from the lake on 93rd and St. Clair, boy.
Yeah, I know. I told Jeremy about lake effect snow. He was like, "What is that?" He had experienced that shit the first time. I'm like, "There you go. It'll dump on you real fucking quick. It'll just,
lake
you know,
effect,
like
lake
our
effect.
showers in Vegas. There you go, just like that."
I'm
Lake
far enough
effect
off the
snow.
lake that it's not as bad as like the county's right up against it.
Yeah.
So lake effect snow is one of the things where they say, "Oh, we're having lake effect snow. You can see anywhere between 2 and 4 inches. Add 6 to that."
Yeah.
No, there was
So
times
you're
where
looking at 8 and
there
12.
was times where like, and Steve, you remember when I used to live in the condo all the way above? There are times where fucking you hear like, "Oh, lake effect snow." It was like, okay, you know, you can see anywhere from 5 to 10 inches. Cool. I'd be like, "Oh, that's gonna be a foot for sure." For sure, it's gonna be a foot. It's
And
when these motherfuckers had the audacity to come on the air and be like, "Oh, we're gonna get about a foot to 2 feet of snow." Fuck you, man. I already know I gotta go downstairs, put salt around my fucking car so that so I can get to it at least somewhat. Because I knew I was not gonna see that motherfucker no more.
Man, that shit, and it was bad because I was far east, and then once I got older and moved out the hood, I moved to like the east suburbs and South Euclid and Richmond and shit like that. The closer you are to Lake County, the worse off it is. The worse off it is because you know Ashtabula used to get dumped on, and we used to just get used to get the residue.
Yeah, no, for sure. Jeremy, I'm sorry, but unpopular opinion.
That's all right. Yeah. I know. I'm in the minority, man, and I'm all right with that.
No, you ain't in the minority. You listen. Right. You are in the majority. It's your first winter over here. Trust me. Next winter, you're gonna be like, "Man, what the fuck did I move over here for?"
Hey! Tell them about the mosquitoes and the humidity. The mosquitoes and the humidity that he doesn't know yet about.
So you're gonna so the thing with the lake effect,
my little white buddy's gonna be red as fuck. Come May.
The thing about the lake effect is that you get a lot of snow. The thing about the lake effect in the summer is that you also get a shit ton of humidity and a bunch of mosquitoes and midges.
They fucking suck. These motherfuckers aren't your regular mosquitoes. They're Barry Bond mosquitoes, all right? Them motherfuckers take drugs, dude.
Go and look at the, I think it was Yankees versus Indians. Yeah, and you can see that motherfucker hit the 07 ALCS, I want to say.
Was it ALDS? I think it was like the clinching game.
Either
like,
or.
You can see like it was bad.
His jersey completely covered with the mosquitoes and midges. And his neck and everything. They was just sticking to him.
And that was October.
That motherfucker was literally
mosquitoes, but
he was literally. Don't you know how you take a snowball, ball it up? He was literally doing that with the mosquitoes.
Them motherfuckers were attacking me like I went to the wrong neighborhood in West Virginia. I'll tell you that right now.
And black, brown, or white. That's easy to do. Virginia, man.
Stop. I stopped. I might say stop, but you don't stop. I'm just saying. You don't fucking stop.
No, you don't.
Oh man.
All right, man. Well, you know what? We're gonna end it here, man. I appreciate all you guys hopping in, and well, Steve, I know you're not gonna watch it, but let's root for the good guys. All right. I know the Commanders aren't the good guys.
Bill Washington,
but Bills and Washington are the good guys. So
the good guys are in Cancun right now, thanks to this fucking idiot.
Hey, you think they let him go to Cancun with you? That's where they beat the shit out of him.
Whoa!
No, they let him. Cause you had motherfuckers, you had teammates taking up for him and shit. Me personally, on everything I love, I could have drove. I was too goddamn drunk. Or I'd have drove my ass up there and been waiting outside the gate.
Now listen here, motherfucker.
Oh shit! I mean, if you go to
I would have
Cancun right
found
now, you'll
out.
catch him.
I would have found out where the fuck he lived, and I would have been right outside his goddamn house. So when he pulled up, he would have seen me, and I'd have just been like, "Nah, you need to talk."
Steve, you one of the you're a poop in the bag and light it
said
on
what,
fire
Ray?
type of guy, aren't you?
Huh?
What'd you say, Ray?
Oh, as you so beautifully put this week, he's a $53 million choking hazard.
Yes, he is.
Oh shit!
Yes, he is.
Oh,
$53 million choker hazard. And no, I am not a thing of poop and set it on fire. I'm a little bit more. I'm a little bit more
You just gonna
disrespectful.
shit on the mat, aren't you?
No. I'm listen. My shit go hit home. I am jack off in the sock and slap the shit out of him with it,
God
right across the face.
Sounds like a sticky situation there, man.
Shit. All right, man.
Hey.
With that image in our hey, I appreciate everybody hopping on. I don't know if I told you guys, but now we have a couple listeners in Tokyo, Japan. That's what's up. And I'm gonna look at the camera on this one. Our dude from Belgium and Germany that have been ride or die with us for fucking the beginning. Please reach out. My Instagram is right there. Please reach out. When I say guys, I say guys. You know what? It's fucking Germany. They're not fucking all sensitive and shit like that. You know what I mean? Right?
9.
If y'all motherfuckers are watching this, please reach out. We would love to at least bring you guys on. Maybe I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. Like we might not understand the shit you say, and we might think you're upset at us. But hey, y'all been with us since the beginning. Belgium and fucking Germany. You guys, that dude. They watch every fucking show. They won.
Yeah.
And you know what? Anybody else who does that shit, appreciate it. Reach out. We'll be more than we should have like a fan appreciation episode. I'll put the fucking link out there. I don't give a fuck. And just we'll record it because I'm not fucking doing this
not
shit
live. Not live.
I'm not doing that shit live.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Understand when you come on this man, fan appreciation. If you bring your ass on this show, don't think that you about to just say some slick shit out your mouth and I'm gonna let that shit slide. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm 10 times worse than what the fuck y'all see on this podcast.
He's just a big teddy bear. Don't listen to him.
Hey, listen.
He's like a big teddy bear. Don't listen to him.
My mama used to always tell me that double-edged sword that they talked about in the book of Proverbs in the Bible. They was talking about my tongue. Don't fuck around and find out.
Fuck
and
it.
With that,
y'all need to bring that shit in. But if y'all watching this, please reach out. Reach out to one of us. Say what's up. We would love to fucking have you guys. We would love to. I mean, our marketing team, our merch team, always, you know, she make a hat. She'll send it to you guys. I don't know. She's still yet to make another hat for the rest of the guys. Oh yeah, we never got addresses. That was my fault. I forgot to ask for addresses. Ray, I'll make sure.
32-piece Sherman Wallaby Way. What the fuck?
Escape.
Let's give us.
All right, with that, we out. Deuces.
later, guys.